I'm Michael Bain and welcome to Triggered, brought to you this week by Silencer Central. Every so often, gun writers get together to see new products, and that was the case about a month ago when we all went to the Texas Gun Experience in Dallas for the Outdoor News America 2024 Writers Conference. We saw some great guns, some great products. Let's get started. First up is the best-selling gun in America, and it's from Canik, and it is the TTI Combat. That TTI stands for Terran Tactical Innovations. It is a gun that Canik, which is basically a Turkish manufacturer, worked with Terran Butler to produce. And boy, did they produce a masterpiece. Terran designed the polymer frame, 18+1 9mm competition gun, compensated, all the bells and whistles at, wait for it, under $1,000. Let's talk a little bit about the Terran gun, the Terran Butler gun, best-selling gun in the United States.
Yeah.
How long a waiting period now?
So that's just to get them back ordered. So they're out and they're available in stores right now, but we've got orders for them for years to come.
That's a really good position to be in.
You know, I'm a big believer when you do something right and you do it at a price that people can afford and they see the value behind it, that it kind of does it itself. But you know what, it's nice to be a part of it.
Talk a little bit about the two new Caniks that are coming out, your newest product.
Yeah, so we've got the MC9L and LS, which are transformations of the original MC9, which is our micro compact. Coming in with a longer grip, so a little bit taller gun, still at that 1.18 inches of width for that ultimate ability to conceal, but now giving yourself a 17+1 capacity in both. And then on the LS, a ½ an inch longer in terms of barrel and slide, which is giving yourself that longer sight radius. So really excited, still gonna have all the bells and whistles that Caniks come with to include the inside the waistband holster, the extra mags, the co-witnessing side, all those kind of things that Caniks come to know with. Of course the Canik trigger, at a price people can still very much approach.
And did Century design that Draco just so you wouldn't have to carry a flashlight, so you could actually light up the world?
It's multi-purpose. You got a flashlight, you need to start a fire, you know, you need to scare the pants off of somebody, including the shooter maybe. You know, there's a lot that can be done with the Draco, but it's definitely a fun platform to shoot.
One of my favorite holsters in the world comes from Galco, the Combat Master. This year they're expanding their line for revolvers. One thing that definitely caught my eye was their belt slide, which gives you the option of pulling 2 rounds, 2 rounds, 2 rounds for reloads, or a small pack for carrying reloading strips, such as the Tough Strip.
Many people think buying a suppressor is too complicated. Silencer Central makes it easy. Enhance your experience and focus on the sound of success. Silencer Central helps you select the right suppressor, sets up a free trust, handles all your paperwork, and then delivers right to your front door. Simple, secure, silence. Learn more at silencercentral.com.
If I had to pick one gun out of the event that was my favorite, it is the Kimber CDS9. That's covert double stack, essentially a double stack version of their long-running and hugely popular Micro 9. I thought this was one of the best small 1911 style single action guns I had shot in a long time. And interestingly enough, I was never that enamored with the Micro 9. Now let's talk about the new gun, the CDS, versus the Micro 9, which has been a real mainstay product for Kimber for a long time. Why is the CDS recoil so substantially lighter?
So with this gun in comparison to the Micro 9, it'll be a little tough to tell here on camera, but this frame is essentially a carbon copy of the Micro 9, with the only difference being just thousandths of an inch wider than the Micro 9 we all know and love. And then we've added a lot of mass to the barrel. We've added some weight to that slide to really knock down that recoil, and I would say it is night and day difference. Michael here shot it and he agreed as well. And you get double the capacity, double the features with this gun, so it's a no-brainer when you compare the two.
So you expect this to be a real home run?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it's going to be one of the new top EDC pistols available out there on the market today.
Fiber optic sights have been an incredible innovation for guns. However, Oftentimes we break them off. How many times have you had to replace a fiber optic front sight and then use a cigarette lighter to seal the fiber optic tube in place where the next time you shot it, it fell out again? Well, Tag Precision has solved that problem with a really elegant idea. Fiber optic sights that fit into a frame and lock in with a set screw. Not only that, but they're more resistant to breaking, and you can easily change colors, green to red, a number of other colors. This is a better mousetrap. You're going to want to stay with us because when Triggered returns, we've got lots more new products, lots more great guns. This week's Triggered is brought to you by Armscore Rock Island Armory. What's your passion? Rossi. The legend continues. Stoger. Everyday Tough. Hunter's HD Gold. They change so you don't have to. MTM Case Guard. Quality shooting sports accessories. And Ed Brown. The best money can buy for over 50 years. Well, here's another competition that I didn't win, and that is ratcheting buttstocks onto guns and then firing 3 rounds. I was quick on the firing 3 rounds. It is, of course, the rapid attachment system from Stern Defense. You've seen it before. It's a system that I use on my own short barrel rifle 458 SOCOM. It allows you to quickly ratchet off the buttstock, making it easy to store the gun into a backpack, small pack, whatever you need to do, and then quickly put it back together. Hey, 23 seconds, not a bad time. And last, but never least, is the biggest boomer of them all. Our friend Gordon Bond's Cyclops Derringer. We've shot it in 44 Magnum, we've shot it in 45-70, but Gordon felt that a 50 AE would be just about right. Since he's challenged the 45-70 and swept the victory, he is now going to the 50 AE.
50 AE.
That's often used in whale hunting and occasionally against small trains.
Whale hunting. That's much worse. Much worse. The 45-70 was manageable. I don't want to do that again.
This is Shane Deathwish John. This is his next buffalo gun. Now Shane, the buffalo's still charging, so you got no choice but to go to the 50 AE.
Okay, all right.
I think this is the real thing for you. I'm trying to simulate Africa. Yeah. Okay, you've got a lot of experience with 454s, with a lot of big handguns. Could you place this in perspective for us?
Well, it's a handful, definitely, but and kicks a little bit more than my 454 Freedom Bar. But you could kill a buffalo with it.
You did. If you look behind me, you can see the Texas gun experience, which is everything you've ever heard about guns, Texas experience, the whole package. It's been really fun here. We've had a great time. We've seen some really great guns, and you know what? We've decided that we should not shoot handheld 50 calibers because it really hurts. I'm Michael Bain. This is Triggered. We'll see you next week.